What's up guys, it's Kitsune here with another kind of more interesting amiibo video. Today I'll be going over Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels, Saikyo Battle Royale. And for those of you who don't recognize Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Rush Duels, I'll go over them both just a little bit. Firstly, to just briefly explain Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a popular trading card game from Japan where two players, sometimes there have been formats where it's, more than two players, but often two players is the most popular, use cards such as spells, monsters, and traps to kind of fight each other out in a game of chance and strategy to bring each other's life points down to zero. And it's pretty fun. I played it a lot as a kid. Rush Duels is a brand new kind of sub-format of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they simplified everything and made the cards look a lot prettier, as I'll show an example on screen right now, to kind of incentivize a younger generation to try out the game, because as time goes on, things that interest kids change, and the game has gotten a bit more complicated. Rush Duels is currently only available in Japan, and if I'm not mistaken, it's only available in this video game I'm playing here, with maybe a few sets that have been announced but not released, or they came out and kind of just flew under my radar because I don't keep up with them anyway. It's an interesting concept, but not one that I generally care too much about because I do like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, the reason that I said that this was going to be a little bit more of an interesting video was because the amiibo for this game are a little different than normal. They're actually not commercially available. So the amiibo are only available in Japan at the moment, and at the time of recording this, September 2021, I haven't heard any plans of bringing them over, which we may just never get them. How you get them was you had to pre-order or pick up the game on launch, and you got a random little sleeve that had one of 7 cards in it. So that technically means to get all 7 cards, you had to buy the game 7 times and get insanely lucky to get each of the cards. So it's not something we've seen here in America before, or, anywhere else outside Japan, but Japan has had this happen once before. With its Power Pro series, I was not able to get hold of them, so I haven't done a video on it, and they are ridiculously expensive at this point. So if you're a hardcore collector and you're debating whether or not you want to spend the $150, $200 to get this full set, I would say just go for it for now. If you're just curious about what they actually do though, then yeah, I'll use them all here for you today. To briefly describe their functionality, basically what happens is when you scan a character card, it'll give you corresponding little cosmetics based off that character. With there being 7 cards, that means there's 7 sets of cosmetics to collect, and you only have to redeem the cards once. There is also a generic feature, which I will show at the end, where you can scan an amiibo once per day. Any random amiibo works. I did it with Animal Crossing cards, and that's normally the one that often is excluded from this type of feature. And you just get some in-game currency to kind of help you along. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll go ahead here, and I'll just let it all play out for you. Overall, the function of amiibo that are shown in this game, I do think is kind of on the healthier side. While it is kind of a pain to get them, the functionality of them isn't really all too important or game-changing, as we've seen with some recent releases like Skyward Sword and, the upcoming at the moment Metroid Dread. The functions are just kind of cosmetic related, similar to maybe Mario Odyssey. It's a feature that I like to see because it rewards people for using your amiibo, but it doesn't lock anything behind a physical paywall that is, what could be considered necessary or altering to the game in a massive way. I don't like how you have to pre-order these, because it's very anti-consumer. Collectors like myself are going to have a hard time getting them if they don't buy them all on launch. And it just generally makes it for a really bad time for maybe just some of the younger audience who genuinely want to get a specific card or two. Just maybe of their favorite character. So, I would say that overall, I am content with the features, but not with the amiibo themselves. Thanks for watching here today. I hope it kind of helped satisfy your curiosity about maybe the amiibo functions for this game that we don't have yet here in America, or the cards in general, because they're also something we're probably never going to get here. If you have a game you want me to cover, or specific features that you're curious about what they do, let me know down below. I'm always looking for more videos to do, and I certainly do have a lot planned. Have a good one.